MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by, you kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Brandon Nimmo goes down for the first out of the game. Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Cano, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against a really good team. If they have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Now a flare out to left center. In there, a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Now batting, Mike Yastrzemski, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Hunter Pence is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one can get there as it falls. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
From the belt, the pitch. Three runs already home here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Bouncer to the left side. Davis has got it. To second, there's Cano. And nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So coming to the plate, Buster Posey. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Alonso is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout. Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Heading after it is Dickerson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's Jed Lowry now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Cespedes rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 2.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jacob deGrom, runner in scoring position with Sagan. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Tagged by Posey will be too late, safe at home plate.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. deGrom rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score, and the Mets have drawn even. We are knotted at 3.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
The left fielder, Alex.
And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. He's got it 1 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Left side, but well foul. Now here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. And that ends the inning. Giants are down. All set for the start of the inning. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And he pops him up back behind second base. Sanchez is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The 1-0 home. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Count now a ball and a strike. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Counts even at 2. The pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And the pitch.
Crawford.
This is pulled into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hence, the former Ranger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that start of the 4th upcoming. But first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanchez is calling for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom.
0-1's the count.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together. The 1-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Grounded softly down the line toward first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Left side. Davis grabs it cleanly, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The catcher, number 28.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Coming in is Nimmo. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Marisnick is going to have room out there as he puts this away. New inning set to get underway, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Pete Alonso is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll get it into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading up for the Giants, the pitcher, Johnny.
Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Cano ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready once again, Yolmer Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Into right field. That's a base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now here it comes. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Jed Lowry is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here's Jake Marisnick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Popped up. Sandoval is there. 2 gone. At the plate, Jacob deGrom. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The batter, number 24.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. 1-0. Here it is. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Lowry is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence.
The right fielder.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And that's out number 1. So digging in now, Brandon Belt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Four-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fouled off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brandon Belt was down for the second out here in the bottom half. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Waiting on it is Nimmo, and that retires the side. Giants 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Jondo Gustave is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 74.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball swung on and missed.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So here's Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike. A good pitch down in the zone. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And it's fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit down the third baseline. Sandoval fields it cleanly. There's one. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Buster Posey.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Nimmo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Hit back toward the mound. Lowry down on the ground. A great play. He beat it out. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. That average for him up in the 360s now. 6 home runs, 39 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Marisnick on the move. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double. Digging in the switch hitter, Yomer Sanchez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys will look. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Nimmo. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate. And they get the double play at third. Mets bullpen. Marlene Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Yoenis Cespedes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Jed Lowry. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Jake Marisnick comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And there's ball 2 now. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2, full count. The payoff pitch. Line drive to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Edwin Diaz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Diaz has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty D, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Lifted in the air to center. After it is Marisnick. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Standing in, Brandon Belt. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Now the 1-0. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ground ball right side. And a base hit as that'll bring in the tying run, and the Giants have come back to even up the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. He'll come home with it. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Fernando Santana will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead. So he clutched up big time right there.
Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close.
Your attention, please.
Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Fernando Santana.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The right fielder, number 9.
So stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting
at the plate, Wilson Ramos, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Stepping in, Pete Alonso. He singled his last time up. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
8-4 the final this afternoon. San Francisco came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Arlene Garcia gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the San Francisco Giants picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the visiting Mets, 8-4. The Braves put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. The Cardinals snapped a 9-game losing streak as they took down the Fish in Miami 11-8. The Washington Nationals grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-4. The Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-7. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 8-3. The White Sox finished off the 4-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 6-3. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.